Hey dudes, it's Daggs with the Jewelers. How you doing? Um, Today I'm going to rip off a few dark summons. I know there's some people in the community who are pretty hesitant to use this feature because the idea of deleting a hero, two heroes, just to make one, just kind of seems backwards. It kind of ruins the opportunity for them to make money for you on a long enough timeline. If the questing items and their crafting skills become worth more than just one hero, or give you a chance to return some large profits. Some people don't really understand this mechanic, so it's not really for profession questing or crafting. The Unless you're gonna make like a super crafting hero, as of today, February 4th, 2024, crafting is not released, so we don't have a full grasp of all the mechanics, but this is pretty much for PvP and PvE mechanics. If you want to make those big heroes with some of those special features, or more chances at like a rare trait or something like that. And so what we have here, if you look at my screen, we have two heroes. They're Gen 5, Gen 3. I don't really pay attention to what gen they are when I'm dark summoning. They're both rare. When you do dark summoning, you are guaranteed at least the lowest rarity of one of your heroes. So if this hero on the left would have been uncommon, my heroes would at least be uncommon. Now, if you do an uncommon with, let's say, a legendary hero, you are guaranteed to skip up to rare. I believe if you do a mythic and a legendary, you are not guaranteed to jump up to mythic. So if you burn a mythic hero trying with a legendary hero, there's a pretty significant chance that you won't get a mythic again. So we're gonna stick with rare here. Kind of some of the things that the community sees here with these is, if you have, we're seeing a lot of uncommons jump to that rare or to that legendary rarity. The devs didn't program that in. I think it's just kind of in happenstance and chance that that's happening. So you might see a lot of people go big on an uncommon summon. Let's take a look at what I'm going for here. So no summons left. These heroes were just floor rare heroes in the tavern. Nobody found any use for them. Let's go ahead and check out why. Well, we have a knight with intelligence. We have and we have a scholar with agility and endurance. Fishing, mining, those might be nice. Nobody really cares about crafting right now. So whoever I bought these from, they didn't find much use for them. They are not stoned. And let's check the genetics. Here's the main reason I'm going with these heroes. So if you have an advanced trait already, that's got a 37% chance to be passed on to your next hero. So even though this, and one of the big tips here is, if you hover over I don't think it's doing it on my recording. Yeah, it is. Okay. If you hover over the trait, it'll tell you basic 2, right? Basic 2 matches with basic 1. I don't remember what trait that is, but I'm trying to match it with advanced 2. So there's like a 37% chance that Daze will go on to our next hero. Here we have critical aim, which is basic 7 with speed, basic 6. That's not a match. So we're not trying for advanced traits with these, with active 2. Passive 1, we have a basic 1 and we have a basic 2. If you summon a hero with basic 1 and with a hero that has basic 2, you have a chance at getting the advanced 1 skill, which I believe is efficient. It's either efficient or leadership. And then I have intimidation, which is advanced 3, and toxic, which is advanced 4. Advanced 3 and advanced 4, you have a small chance of creating a hero. I believe it is Last Stand. I can't remember. Yeah, I think it's Last Stand. So we have matches in passive 2, we have matches in passive 1, and then we have a 37% chance that this Daze will pass over. Of course, both these heroes will be burned. We will be risking two decent, if I look at these skills, I think they're pretty decent. Two decent heroes that might be two decent combat heroes for potentially a dud, right? And we don't get these heroes back. It's not like summoning where you can have your heroes back. You could do a tier boost. My heroes are level 1. And then you could always add a stone, and then you can boost rarity chance if there are any summons left. These have 0 summons left. I can't do a rarity boost, so I won't. It gives you the rarity chances here. 90% chance that it'll be rare, 6.4% chance of legendary, 2.75 mythic, and then it gives you a summary of your fees. You're going to have to hit burn and then begin dark summoning, and it gives you a warning. By approving this transaction, you agree to permanently sacrifice 2 selected heroes. This action cannot be reversed. This is the highest risk action you can take in the game right now. You're literally deleting 2 heroes at a chance at 1 that might suck. So I mean, I always think it's fun. You never know what you're gonna get. You're hoping that those odds pull through for you. But I think what you'll see here is that most of the time they don't. Let's go ahead and go. Alright folks, well there you have it. If you notice, there were a few legendary heroes, but primarily I was trying to get advanced subclasses, so like Paladin, Dark Knight, Ninja, Summoner, Bard, Shapeshifter in the subclass, and we didn't see too many of those. I think we had a few Shapeshifter ones, and then I was trying to get those elite traits, so trying to get Second Wind, Stun, Last Stand, and Giant Slayer, and I think we only got like one of those out of maybe 25 dark summons. So I mean, that's kind of the break sometimes. Luckily I can take a lot of those heroes and either mix them back together or find different ones that can match and take another shot at it. And that's kind of the nice thing about dark summoning, is whatever you get, you can always throw it back in. So alright, that was it. I hope you enjoyed. Remember, the pit giveth and the pit taketh away, and today it definitely tooketh away. So have a good one.